Hey, 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 guys, what is going on? Welcome. We got Night Train coming in first, followed up very closely by Rubber Ducky. Trish, welcome, my dear.
What's up, Mike?
Jim, Sinister the Drone Network. RC Crazy, hiding in fourth.
Eric.
And we got Ryan, RDFPV. What's up, baby? Thank y'all so much for coming and joining me tonight. How is your week going? It's Wacky Wednesday. We're halfway. I know everybody that's in here has had a full week, more than likely. Anybody got to enjoy your hobby this week? Or has Mother Nature prevented it? Green Frog RC, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me.
What's up, Green Frog?
I know. Poor RC Crazy. Talk about dedication and talk about a long, crazy week. He was in here yesterday waiting for me patiently for about a half hour, thinking the whole time that yesterday was Wednesday. I love you, baby. But today's Wednesday. Nietzsche, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Nietzsche, what's up, brother?
Too cold to fly.
No, it ain't.
Come on, Ryan. You got whoops.
Yeah, you and a whoop king, guy.
I don't want to hear from you. It's too cold to fly. You can fly in the house. Green Frog, have you got to enjoy the outdoors at all? I know Night Train's probably still frozen up there. If you haven't gotten even more snow yet, Mike. Wayne, welcome, baby.
Wayne, what's up, brother?
Last Sunday, RC on Ice Pond. Oh, awesome.
Ice Pond, that's fun.
Adam, Plummet FPV, welcome, babe.
What's up, Adam?
Yeah, so far this week, it's been interesting. Work, of course, is always interesting. Anytime you're dealing with any aspect of the public, things can always get interesting. You never know what's going to happen. Just like Crystal's Crazy Corner, you never know what's going to go on over here. I think the weather has just about sucked everywhere lately. Bob, welcome, baby.
Bob, what's up, brother?
Mother Nature is just kind of like throwing some evil curveballs. I had to call a vendor of ours to find out where a shipment was, and they were out in Missouri. And the guy told me, he says, I'm sorry. He said we had a production issue, which delayed it, and this order literally was sent to them 2 weeks ago. So it's nothing like it was 2 months ago or anything like that. The guy's super apologetic. And like I said, he's out in Missouri, and he's like, and then we had a snowstorm. And I will admit quickly, I am not the best person with geography. I suck at geography. I think Missouri is like somewhere in the Midwest. I think. Middle? I don't know. Middle north? I told you. That was one thing that I seriously had to study in school to pass. Once I got through that class, it was like, I don't even want to think about it. Tavi, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. But he says, and then we had a bad snowstorm, and I'm thinking, hold up. I might be wrong, because like I said, geography is not my best subject. But I think Missouri is used to snow. So I questioned around the office some, and they know that I suck with geography. So I'm like, wait a minute. Doesn't Missouri usually get snow? And they're like, yeah, but they kind of got like unloaded on. I'm like, ooh, Mother Nature is just playing evil here lately. Oh, well, tell your mom we all say happy belated birthday, and we hope she enjoyed her cake and ice cream. Guys, Rubber Ducky's mom turned 84 yesterday.
Dang, 84.
Everybody wish her a happy birthday. Oh, freezing rain on the roads last 2 days. Be careful, Bob, because I know you're mainly two wheels and ice. It's not really a good combination. Ah, you got slammed for one night. Gotcha. Well, he was saying that they had a snowstorm, and due to the snowstorm, then a lot of people didn't show up to work, so it kind of like slowed things down, which I understand, and I understand people being safe. And I told him, I said, it's no big deal. I'm just checking up on it. So, but I mean, he was super, super apologetic. But like I said, it seems like Mother Nature is just throwing some nasty curveballs out there. So, y'all be careful. That's all I ask. Y'all be careful out there. That's not good, Wayne. Freezing rain last night, and I know you were at work. And guys, I gotta apologize if I gave anybody. I know Wayne. I kind of worried him because the notification popped up with the name of my latest video, and it worried him because he couldn't watch the video. So I do apologize if I worried anybody at all last night or this morning or today with my latest video or the title of my latest video. But I was sitting here last night and I asked Chris, I said, so what should I call this? He said, well, you get mugged every time you go to the grocery store. I was like, well, yeah. So if I worried or upset anyone with the title, I do apologize. It's all fun and games. And let me tell you, you guys are going to notice some differences. And you already have a little noticed some differences coming to the channel. So, but just to give you all a heads up, this channel is about putting a smile on your face. If you can get a little laugh or, a little smile, or you can learn something, that's what you're going to get. Not about drama, negativity, hateful. Nope. Yeah, actually, I saw everybody's comment. I just haven't got a chance to go back and reply to everybody's. Because, of course, work kind of threw me some curveballs and we had some issues pop up. So I was off and running. And that was about it for the day on commenting. I got to a little this morning and then it was like, gone. I will this afternoon after the stream. Wayne, why were you at the car dealership for 6.5 to 7 hours? I do remember you saying that, but you never explained why. What is wrong with your car? Oh, Axio, you haven't seen anything yet. There is actually kale that
Axio money.
that it's kind of weird. In the UK, they call it Caviero Nero because the kale is almost like a black rubbery look. But the bunnies go absolutely nuts. And yeah, you're right. I've tried it. It's too healthy for me too. Nope. The bunny can have all the kale he wants. Yeah, it is. Ooh, believe me. At least the look and the feel of it, but they go crazy over it. I don't know. Exploring with Jimmy, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Richard Coggins, welcome, baby.
Richard.
And Axio. Hey, hon. Just happened to look up and saw that. Yep, I totally understand. Kale does look. It. Have you ever had party tray. What are you back there doing? It sounds insane. It sounds like some type of old school video game. Oh, now I'm starting to sound like Amber. Can't do that. Nah. That sucks, Bob. You be careful. Bob's having to put his ice cleats on to bring in his wood.
Damn.
And I'm sure it was PETA driving. Adam, you be careful. Because I know work's saying, you're coming in no matter what. Nietzsche wants more. Nietzsche, honey, if I get any more snow, I'll send it your way. Because we had some, and it melted quickly. Thank God. Because this chick does not care for the cold at all. If we could skip winter, I'd be happy, but we can't. So I still have to be happy and make do with what we have. JP Slayer Racing, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for popping in.
JP, what's up? Nice body. Ain't that one head? Want to do the body?
Jim, you multitask enough. Jim said he sees you back there. He wishes he could get on with you, but he's working on something for you.
I got a lot. I got some more stuff to go with that too. Me and Badulga was talking today.
Ooh, Night Train put Crossfire on his alien rig.
Crossfire means you walk longer, further.
Oh Lord, right, Adam?
I'm thinking
your job 2 feet of snow. Better show up. I don't care if you walk. Just means you better start earlier.
I'm thinking about that mic myself. That 150 deal that Josh got with the bunch of receivers and the little mini one and all that. I think I might go that route. Just because. That'd be the only way I get all my drones to fly with receivers. I need receivers like Trump needs a wall.
Oh, we are not even going there. No, nope. Well, I mean, Wayne's agreeing with you, Night Train, that Kiss is great, or was great. And Bob saw him back in the 70s, so we love you, baby. To me, Kiss was just a little out of my price range when he got into everything. Now Kiss prices have become a little more reasonable, which I'm a little leery of, honestly.
I'm going to build a Kiss version 1 rig. All I got to do is buy the ESCs, and Chuck's going to give me a version 1 flight controller, so I can't beat that deal.
That depends on how much those ESCs are.
Trust me. I get it. I'll barter.
Thomas, welcome, babe.
Tomas.
So far, it's going. It's going good. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. And see, you just look at that, right? Especially somebody who's new and doesn't either understand the concept of everything you need or everything that goes with it. You know what I mean? Because, all right, they're $20 each. That's not too bad, right? Except you need 4. 20, 40, 60, 80. Then you need a flight controller. Possibly a PDB.
This fucking thing is wacky,
if that's not already coming with it. A frame. But the good thing about builds is you can space those parts out.
All you need is the flight controller, ESCs, everything else can be normal.
I'm saying though, if you're just starting out and you don't have your normal stuff,
I got plenty of stuff here to put it in. Believe me, I'd probably do my I'd probably make my Source One the Kiss rig.
oh, Night Train says you best get 5 ESCs. You need a spare.
Yeah, Mike knows me. Mike knows me, don't you?
That's almost like VTXs. Although I think Bob's mad with me because he's losing money in stock now. But there for a while, he was just like on a streak. Y'all remember? Me and VTX, we became best friends. Not necessarily with my bank account, but ooh, Amber Alerts crossing the screen. Not good. Prayers for who all is involved. But I tell you what, you guys have to admit, anybody that's been following the news.
There's my freaking bag of VTX.
Yeah, there's the VTX destruction.
Shit, they still are good. Some of them can still have it soldered though. Yep, I went through that shit.
Right? Parts, baby. But anybody that's been following anything at all on the news, you know, normally you watch the news, it's all bad news, right? Bad, 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 depressing, 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 bad, 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 depressing, depressing, depressing. I got to admit, it was a blessing that the little girl was found safe and alive after being kidnapped for all that time. So, there is some good news that still gets spread. Not much, but some. Oh, Richard said, I got in 4 wing flights yesterday. None today, as it's been misty, foggy, drizzly, and just plain yucky today.
Every time I look out there and I want to take the wing out, the freaking trees are bending over. I want to try it so bad since I got that all together and got that ESC calibrated now.
Well, Eric, I'm sure it's probably been somewhere either on YouTube or on the internet as well. It's just hard to find good news at times. And believe me, I know. I try to find good drone news every week for the news, and at times it's almost like pulling teeth. I'm like, come on, somewhere. There's got to be something. Well, Bob, what's the new channel going to be called? Bob said, check out my new channel. I would call it the best YouTube wives to bang in 2019. And Abby didn't make the list. I bet you I know somebody else that didn't make that list either, too, Bob, right? We ain't going there. I mean, I think that title is just a little too long for a name. You gotta shorten it. Wayne said, so bad you weren't even trying the brown paper bag method in that scenario. Well, Eric, I'll fill you in. I do believe she was 13ish, and this guy turned out to be a 21-year-old guy. Apparently saw her get on her bus to go to school thought about kidnapping her right after that, went to the house a couple different times, stalking it out, and when he decided to go and kidnap her, he also murdered her parents. And then took her and has had her for, I believe, 3 months. And she finally was able to escape. And she is okay. She is with her aunt and her grandparents. So, finally, some type of good news. It is. It's really sad, JP. Everything that little girl has gone through. They have not came out from what I had been following and saw exactly how she escaped. The guy apparently was using threats, mind control to persuade her, to keep her terrified, and something in her little mind told her, when I get the chance, I have to take it. And he left the cabin or house, whatever you want to call it. He left and she escaped. And she was in such a hurry to escape, she threw his shoes on and threw them on the wrong feet. And it didn't matter. She still got out. And a lady who was walking a dog is the one that she approached and said, I need help. And the lady went and called the police. And when the police had arrived, they put out an APB for the guy. He was apparently already out looking for her. So when the police approached him, he gave up. Thank God. But yeah, it could have been a whole lot worse situation. And it's a blessing that she is alive. Wayne, in some situations, the gag, the brown paper bag, none of that's going to help. You will still have nightmares anytime you close your eyes and think about it again. And that ain't even worth it. Oh, Bob said he's going to call it banging YouTube. But they say, and it's been a proven fact, that when you're put in a survival situation, your body changes, your mindset changes, and you can't explain why you thought certain things when you did, how you did certain things. It's almost like being in shock, and you can't explain how you did, what you did, when you did, why you did it, or anything else. So I told you a long time ago, Richard, YouTube hates me. Richard said that stupid YouTube, the alert for this live program just now popped up.
Oh, no, it takes forever.
That's what I said. YouTube hates me. Yeah, that is so true, Eric. Human trafficking is on the rise. It's everywhere. It's not just there. It's not just here. It's everywhere. And it's a shame. Well, Axio, were you hopped up on chocolate chip cookies or ice cream at the time? He said I locked myself in my bedroom one time. Then I realized the lock was on the inside, and all I had to do was unlock the door. John, RC Funds. I think he is. I think he's back there studying your liftoff footage. Yes, JP Slayer. He is going to be playing Liftoff. It's a flight simulator called Liftoff, and that's through Steam.
On Steam.
Well, I appreciate that, Thomas. Thomas said I didn't even get an alert for the stream. I knew it was Wednesday, and I looked for the stream. Well, poor Eric thought yesterday was Wednesday, and he was sitting here for a half hour going, "Where is she?" Poor Axio was stuck in human traffic for over an hour tonight, and it was probably at a slow crawl, wasn't it, babe? Aw, thanks, Trish. She said that's why I stay on YouTube at 8 p.m. Oh, I'm sure. I'm so sure, Richard. He said he's been having a lot of issues with uploading for the last couple of days. Really slow, and it's on YouTube's end that's causing the problem.
Yeah, I thought my uploads were taking a little longer.
Night Train said he's stealing your pids, Chris.
Stealing my pids? You don't want my pids?
You never know. They might work, they might not. You know?
This is
Y'all might want to check and make sure my bell's still rung, because you know YouTube used to always unring my bell.
This is the remix frame. I like it. I want to get it.
You likes it?
I like it.
You likes it, huh? You likes it.
If it flies anything like the simulator, it's a nice frame.
Cookies. Now look, you got to do the cookie sandwich. That way you've got your ice cream and your cookies, and that'll just take care of your combo.
But I got
There's an idea.
I got high rate set on this thing too.
Axio says, "Yeah, but damn it, I'm out of cookies."
Probably go 30 on the time to go.
Oh, sorry, Ryan. That's one thing Axio does not share. He does not share his cookies. Ooh. Thomas said he had a bit of a slow crawl on his way home tonight, too. He just hopes that no one got hurt. A minivan rear-ended a truck. There was nothing left of the front of the van. Sounds like some speed may have been involved in that. I know for a while, Trish, it was unringing my bell for everybody. Yeah, Lane, I agree. I totally agree. I seriously think YouTube's got problems with the notification system, and they are catering more to the big channels. And is that fair? No. Because what happens if one of these days they're just like, nah, I'm done. And they disappear. Well, then it's going to be the little guys that are eventually going to make their way up to be the bigger people, especially with perseverance. Because some of us just don't quit. We just keep plodding right on along. And without the little guys, you wouldn't have anybody to watch the big guys in the first place, and YouTube wouldn't be making any money. Think all the way around the circle. Drone review man of all drones, Patrick. He says, I have a remix frame sitting around.
I love the frame, dude. I'm going to buy it for
sure. Tiff. Look, now I got Tiff and Trish. Welcome, my dear. Good evening to you. Only 3 shirts left, huh? Axiomatic has been putting Mrs. RC through the paces. Yeah, Thomas, Axiomatic is definitely the drone network equivalent of the Cookie Monster. Yep.
Let's try to slow it down a little bit. Maybe a little better.
I would not be surprised at all, Adam. I really, truly would not. I know it cracks me up. If you ever don't want to see somebody's videos, YouTube will make sure that they're in your recommended. Or they're just around. But
oh yeah, turn it.
I have figured out how to get rid of that. On your recommended section, if you go to a video that you have absolutely no interest at all in watching, and it's on your recommended, there's 3 little dots. You click on those 3 little dots, and it says something to the effect of, I don't want to watch, or I don't want to see this. Well, then, when I did it, it popped up another box, and YouTube, being nosy, asked me more or less why, and it had like different options. I'm not interested. I've watched it before. I don't like the content. I don't want to see the channel. If you click that, I don't want to see that, then it, so far, knock on wood, has worked. I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, it seems like ever since the purge, things have been a little different. And I read today, just to give you all a heads up, due to apparently the Bird Box Challenge, which if y'all think about it, you guys are already doing the Bird Box Challenge. Because when you put those goggles on, you can't see if the drone's not plugged in and hooked up. It's still okay. If you just have the goggles on and you're out there doing whatever anybody told you to, you're still doing that challenge. So, but apparently somebody got hurt or died from that. So now YouTube is banning pranks that could be dangerous. Now you tell me, what prank technically couldn't be dangerous? You don't know how a person would react. You don't know if they have a weak heart. You don't know that stuff. So technically, what prank couldn't be dangerous? But they are banning pranks, dangerous pranks that could cause harm, bodily harm, or deadly force. So if anybody had any videos coming out about any type of prank, just be careful. But I did read that today, that will be going into effect. And I'm like, really? Y'all didn't mind when they were eating Tide Pods. You didn't care when they were eating laundry detergent. Okay, I digress. Wiles 3D, welcome, my dear. I got to tell you, I did not get a chance to comment, but I have to tell you.
Wiles 3D, welcome.
I watched The Ender from last week. Oh, babe. Oh, I felt your pain. I seriously felt your pain. But I am definitely trying to catch up on everything and fall behind, and then I play catch up again and I fall behind. It's like that never ending cycle. I know you guys all know exactly what I'm talking about because it seems like the YouTube cycle. Oops, I've fallen behind on comments. I gotta catch up. Oops, I've fallen behind on watching videos. I gotta catch up. Oops, I've fallen behind on this. Do we ever honestly catch up? I mean, honestly, Do we honestly ever really truly catch up? Oh, no, you all did not. Or as Amber said, oh, no, you didn't. Y'all bringing up Girl Scout cookies? Oh, God, talk about a weakness. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Love my drones. Welcome, dear. I mean, yeah, you're right. We all started at 0. I'm with you, Wayne. And yes, no chat. The stream is not lagging. I'm going back so that I can catch up the way that I normally do. But I'm with you, Wayne. I don't really watch a whole lot of the bigger channels. I'll let you in on a little secret, just a little bit of a little secret. Crystal's starting a new hobby, which I hope is going to become something more than just a hobby. Not going into any more detail on that. Few people do know exactly what I'm talking about, but I know they'll admit. So,
Oh, you're starting to do
hush! I don't even need that to make it to YouTube yet. Do not. But we'll see how that goes. And as time goes and my skills progress, it may make its way to Crystal's Crazy Corner. We'll see. The Tank RC, welcome, my dear.
Frank.
I'm not saying a word. I'm just leaving y'all's imagination to run. Is it painting like the Tank RC says? Am I going to start flying wings like Thomas is suggesting? Oh, Lord, Axio wants a cookie making YouTube channel with smell-o-vision. RC Fun said growing pot plants? What, videos of slapping Chris? Now this is getting entertaining. I think we're all honestly behind on videos, comments, something. You know, it just is the way it is. Ed said, nope, I have to wipe the slate clean every day or I'm way behind. Exactly. Start fresh every morning. Every morning. Welcome, Frank. I was up reading chat when you popped in, my dear. Like I said, it was not running behind. I was just trying to catch up on everybody's comments.
Frank, the tank.
And see, that's the bad thing. I don't even follow half of these, and I'll probably be slaughtered for saying this, but to me, that's a kid's challenge. You know what I mean? Tide Pods. Okay, you're eating laundry detergent. They were snorting condoms and pulling them out their mouths. Sorry, that's not how they're supposed to be used. Apparently this Bird Box thing. I don't watch any of it.
They want to try the condom and put it down
You know,
throat.
it's.
I'll be glad to try it on.
Oh Lord, there's a new challenge. Good night, Mrs. RC. Thank you so much for joining me.
Night, Tim.
Get some sleep, my dear. And yeah, you're right. The Purge was a good movie. All of them. Yeah, Axio, I don't suggest you post that tripwire bow and arrow prank.
With explosives tapped to the other end.
Oh Lord, making a KFC set off a fire suppression system. Well, yeah, that is definitely an interesting prank. As long, see, this is the thing. As long as nobody is technically hurt, it's all fun and games. But in this day and age, somebody's panties are going to get twisted and in a bunch, and then that never ends well. Never, never, never ends well. Look, they're still going. Oh, the tank. Frank wants pot muffins.
Hot muffins. Oh.
Well, John said it. You know that the new hobby is growing pot plants, and then Frank said muffins, pot muffins. No, Axial, we are not doing whoops in the hair. Oh, but Richard would sub to that channel. Oh, Thomas said I only said the thing about wings so that Chris can get a new wing. I got your back, Chris.
Hey, Thomas.
Damn, Thomas, I thought you were on my side.
I got a new one coming next month, brother. Yeah.
Bobby, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, God. Eric said, I know what it is. Crystal's Going Gaming. New channel. Crystal's Crazy Gaming. Actually, you know, I used to game. But I didn't game like these guys. That was hilarious. They would go out we used to do walks around the park at night, and Chris and Rusty would go out walking, and they'd come back, and they would hear me clean outside laughing, and they'd look at each other, and they already knew. I was playing Uno, and normally the group of people that I was playing Uno with on Xbox was around the world. And my favorite time of ever playing Uno, I was in the US, there was a guy in the UK, there was a lady in Japan, and there was another guy in Australia. So literally, it was like, and we were all different time zones. And talk about craziness, but it was hilarious. Toilet paper reefer bathroom in case of emergency. Bunny FPV channel. Oh, Wayne said, see, you could have different types of slaps. There could be a soft slap, the hard slap, the good channel. Oh, Lord. I'm loving these ideas.
Oh, that was epic. Oh, that was crazy. I wish this was recording for that one.
I'm sure he will, Ryan. Uno is a card game. But, see, they came out with it so that it was a card game that was a multiplayer card game that was live on Xbox. It was cool.
Oh, dang nabbit. I get it.
See, Tiff used to play Uno on PS3.
Yeah, man. Shit, dude, hell yeah, Uno was a game. I'd still play it.
So would I, except it was on 360, and then when they sunsetted the live.
Nope.
Oh, it's
Nope.
on one?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been holding out on me?
No, I don't play that shit no more, I'm saying.
You don't, but.
I would definitely play it again.
Wait a minute.
No way! I just freaking flipped through the window, followed up on the throttle, made it through the back window and out the front door of the barn.
Eric, why are you identifying as a pork chop?
Oh, that was a hell of a shot. Gotta do that again.
Anyway, Ryan, what I was saying is I'm sure when we do come up, Chris will definitely help you bind that 5-inch.
Yeah.
Axio, honey, use a thong.
Going for it again.
It doesn't ride as much as panties do. Or G-string, or just go commando. I mean, it's all good.
Twice in a row. Yeah. That gives some pinpoint accuracy.
So what are you back there doing?
Freaking going up to the barn, low to the ground, and just flipping through the back window and going out the front door.
Because Richard said, I saw that, Chris. Lucky!
Dude,
That's what I said, what are you doing?
I did it twice. It can't be luck. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, right, Thomas?
3 straight times in a row. That can't be luck.
It doesn't take much to entertain him, does it?
Oh, man. That's some good shit.
And this
right
is
there.
even when he's not knowing that this is live, so...
I need me a barn. I need to find a barn in real life.
Mr. 3D printing noob. 3D, what do you mean is this video feed live? Dead. What do you mean dead? Jim? Question mark.
Oh,
Yes, Chris is a happy boy.
I hit the wall on the way out. Oh, yeah.
And yeah. Jim said, can you please call him?
Really? No, okay.
Oh, and you know, we talk about drones. We talk about everything. I mean, apparently RC Crazy is identifying as a pork chop.
Oh,
And Chris loves pork chops, so.
I love me some pork.
What do you mean what happened? Heath, are you not seeing me? Hi, Heath. I'm not real big on pork chops, but I love RC Crazy, even if he is identifying as a pork chop. Me personally, I prefer beef. You give me a steak over a pork chop, I'm extremely happy. You give this one back here, steak or pork chop, he's going to take pork chop.
I'm going to call you, Jim. Give me a minute. I promise.
Oh, that. RC Crazy said, yep, I'm identifying as a pork chop, so if people are offended, they can eat me. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, yeah, go in the front door and power loop out the window in the top. That's sick.
Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right, I did. I'm going to have to back up again.
Let me call it. What's the going on? Turn this off.
You guys see this? Always into something. Always. He's back there in my crafting supplies. What you doing, Acro? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Ha! Youngins. Alright. Ed, are you talking about the 5-inch comment? I mean, it is only 6 minutes to 9. I'm trying. Right, Richard? He's looking for more kale. I told you. It's like, okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Hey. Come on. Mommy, baby. Come on. Get up there. Good boy. Good boy. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. I'm getting bigger. I'm mugging my mommy every time she comes in with a bag now. Right? Say, but I am getting much better. I actually let Daddy go outside and fly now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Okay. What are you doing? Go find Daddy. No, he's gonna be mommy boy tonight. Get back up in the chair. He's literally standing up on his hind feet behind me. Refresh, Heath. I think everybody sees me, but I'm not sure. No, I didn't miss that. I mean, if Thomas is happy with 3 inches, who are we to judge, Ed? 3, 5, 7, 9, 12. I mean, come on. Size doesn't matter, right? Night, RC Crazy. Stay warm tomorrow, babe. I know, I saw that. That's not fair, Bob. Your fur ball is getting bigger than mine. Gotcha there. Ed, he didn't say if he was specifying length or diameter. That does make a difference. All right, Trish says I can't talk. Trish sees me. Bob sees me. Refresh, Heath. Well, yeah, I mean, that's definitely a bigger fur ball than my fur ball. If he's getting a 35 pounds, I don't think Echo is going to get anywhere near there. True Drone Reviews. Good evening, Brian. Thank you so much for joining me, babe. Well, Heath's from the future, so maybe that's what's going on. Oh, Ed, Thomas is always thinking on his feet. Always. What are you doing? Understand that. Right? If he keeps raiding the groceries, he will. That is an every time I come in from the store. It's like you have the bag and he's like, where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine? Chris said, did you spoil him much? I said, only a little. Only a little. Right? He's not here. He's not here. Y'all, he is a figment of your imagination. Okay? Just imagine you're at Epcot. You never saw that little dragon dude either. A figment of your imagination. Oh, Ed, he's got a bunny. He's got a prairie dog. He's got a Patagovian tabby. I know I'm going to massacre these. I know I am. A bearded dragon. What is that other one? and several lovely lizards. I'm sorry, Bob. There's too many different ones. I know you got the beardy. I think you have a gecko. I cannot remember that. John, help me out. I know you know what it was. Some type of dragon. And I cannot remember all the thing that went with it. Exactly. Bob's got a damn zoo. And he is the best zookeeper in the world. Are they calling for y'all to get snow this weekend too? Or are you talking about this week? Because there's a possibility that we're getting more snow here again this weekend. Now, mind you, ours, thank God, has gone by the wayside, melted, bye-bye, Sunday snow. That's what they're calling. There you go. It's a Chinese water dragon. See, I had the dragon part right, but I knew there was other words that went with it. You got to give me some credit, Bob. Am I being whistled at tonight, Bob? Thursday night, and then a bigger storm this weekend. Ha, yuck. Yes, yes, yes. There is, if you guys don't know, there is a lunar eclipse on Sunday. Gonna be amazing.
Jim wants to tell you something. He said real quick.
Hello. Hey. Huh? Gotcha. All right, sounds good. All right. Bye. No, he said he's headed back to the stream.
I hung up on him. I just saw the phone. I was like, oh, she hung up on him.
I would not hang up on Jim. Come on now.
She's straight put you in the hamper.
Nah. He knows better than that. Mark Dale, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining us. You're never late as long as I'm live. Just remember that. Anyway, so here's the deal, guys. We have a new concept and a new Facebook group, which has just now been launched, courtesy of Sinister the Drone Network. This concept is a joint concept involving this one, Sinister, and Captain Cook. So,
and a few others put up a few intel.
Oh yeah. I would like to introduce to you officially on Wacky Wednesday the new concept
Welcome to OpenTX.
of MD95 TSI's custom drone builds. It's official. Chris is going to be building. There is a Facebook group under MD95 TSI custom builds. He will be starting out with an LHI custom build.
Yep.
Make sure you check it out. If you want any customization
They wanted me to do this, guys.
made to that, hit him up. You know he is open to trying new things. Want something different? Hit him up. You guys have all watched him build.
And right now,
You have seen this is where his heart lies. So,
right now we have just like a Jim set the page up and all that. He did like she said, the LHI build. Tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm gonna work on a whoop build and another 5-inch build for like if they want something like a frog frame or something like that. So and then probably a 3-inch build, something to build like a 3-inch, all within like affordable prices.
your shift key stuck? Ha! I don't think your shift key stuck. We are going to possibly take this concept not only on Facebook, for those of you who are not on Facebook. We have some other fires in the coal as well. So don't feel left out if you're not on Facebook.
No, yeah, exactly. We're gonna
Jim is currently sending out invites, so if you get an invite, it's legit. I know. No, you're not lonely, baby. RC Fun Diversion's not on Facebook either. There's quite a few of y'all who aren't on Facebook. To each their own. That's why I said we started it this way, but we are going to be branching out. And you know, Chris has now officially built drones for a couple different people. There is also going to be a concept with this that if you want a drone built, then he can also build it for you during a live stream so that you can watch your own custom drone being built. So there's many different avenues that we are going to be taking this, but just to give you guys the first breaking news.
Yeah, it's literally just.
It's official. The page is up, and like I said, Sinister the Drone Network is sending out invites now. If you guys need anything, hit him up. He knows how to get up with us.
Yeah, Jim's gonna kind of be like the salesman on it.
No, that is a good idea though. Ed said, so what's the brand name? Mad Dog Drones?
I should have called it that, Ed, to be honest with you. You know that because not only you, but quite a few people call me Mad Dog. I didn't think about that, but that would be a pretty cool one.
Brenda's Beauty Blog, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Right now it's under MD95 TSI Custom Builds. You will be getting an invite, Ryan. I'm sure Jim will be sending you one. He's sending out all the invites. And it will more than likely also be possibly posted in several different group pages. So keep your eye out.
I told them I don't think it's time, but they think it is.
See, like I told you, Axiomatic, you're not the only one. Richard isn't on there either. I told you guys, there's quite a few of y'all that are not on Facebook. So no soup for you. You gonna be the soup Nazi now? Drone Network Jersey chapter. Who you think's in that?
What?
Drone Network Jersey chapter. Right, there you go. That's it. Thomas has got it. It's not no soup for you. No cookie for you. No cookie for you. Cookie for me. Cookie all mine. Cookie all mine. No cookie for you.
You'll make it actually mad, no cookies.
Oh, Axio is his cookie monster. He keeps all the cookies. No cookie for you. Brian asked him where his cookies were earlier. He said, I don't share cookies. So, back to that weakness that you all brought up earlier. Now that I know you guys all enjoy them, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookies?
I actually would say cookies.
Right, Ed? No soup for you. That's a famous Seinfeld episode. The soup Nazi. No soup for you. The peanut butter chocolate joints. Those are tag-alongs. Yeah, Girl Scout cookies don't last long around here either. Thomas, you're going to make me scroll back up and find your favorite Girl Scout cookie? Sheesh. That's alright. Maybe I can. Maybe it's still up here. Of course, that's also back when y'all were talking about pork chops, 3 inches. Trying to figure out what my new hobby / expanded is.
That would ruin quad.
What did you do?
Was flying around the gate real fast and smack on the pole.
Thomas likes Thin Mints and Samoas. I like the thin ones with a chocolate drizzle. I didn't know they had one of those. And that's the exact reason that I don't ski, Richard. That would be me. 2 broken legs, both thumbs, twice sprained knees, and that would probably be all at once. No, I'm saying for me. That's why I don't ski. Richard was a ski instructor. Right, Ed? He didn't give up. Got to give him credit on that. Ed said, wow, laugh out loud, Richard. It would just take 1 broken bone for me. Richard hung in there, though. Oh, I'm sorry, Richard. Not. Richard says, why you guys got to start talking about cookies? Now I got to go raid the darn pantry. And Axio's looking for him. I know he is. He's like, come on now, there's got to be cookie around here somewhere. Or crumb. Or ice cream. Or something. Or cheesesteak.
I was just eating some real cookies, Axio. Went to buy in a store.
I've never read the box really truly either. Buy them outside the supermarket. Eat them. Supermarket, Walmart. It's like, come on. Where y'all at? Caramel Delights. Oh, see, well, they're new. or newer. And the reason I say that is because, yes, Crystal was a Girl Scout, and yes, I was top cookie seller for years. And I'm talking 500 to 700 boxes of cookies by myself, and then I had to deliver them all. So, yeah. But I can tell you the best ones to freeze. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's gotten that bad yet, Axio, has it? Thomas said, "You're so hard up for cookies, you're licking the floor to get a crumb." Come on now. I'm going to have to bake you more. Oh, there you go. He's eating Nutter Butters. Close enough. If Girl Scouts sold cheese, I would be broke. I don't need no stinking cookies. And look, Ryan's over there eating dark chocolate star cookies. You know, that's sad but true, honestly, Wayne. That's supposed to be funny, but that's sad but usually true. Wayne said, "What do you call a boy who finally stood up to the bullies?" An ambulance. Either that or you call him. No. See, in real life, when somebody finally stands up to the ones that have been bullying them, then they're the bully and the bully was the victim. Strange, but true. Axios says, "I have plenty of cookies in the house." Wait a minute. Hold up. The cookies are actually available now? Richard, you've got Thin Mints in your house? That's not fair. I haven't seen the first table set up yet. Right, Thomas? Axio, you typed too soon. I almost had Crystal baking you more cookies. He said, "Darn, you need to fill me in on your genius plans, Thomas." He's going through withdrawals, Crystal. You can't put him through that. And Axio's going, "Yeah, and I don't need that sugar charge that I had because I couldn't stop eating them." That was your fault. You have to practice a little bit more control next time. Wait a minute. You got to order online? Bull. They still set up in front of the stores. And see, I can't even say that, Ed. I've had many broken bones over the years. God help me, have I ever. But absolutely not a single one of them was from doing stupid stuff or having fun. Not a single one. I don't have a single good story to go along with any of them. That's a good thing, Jim. That is a wonderful thing. Jim said, "All right, well, that took forever." Sending out all those invites. Oh, C is for cookie and good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, good enough for me. Yummy, yummy. Cookie. I did not know that. I have learned something new. Did you know you could order Girl Scout cookies online?
Nope.
I didn't either. We both learned something new. And now I'm going to have to start stalking the stores to find Girl Scout cookies. The only bad thing is when they set up those little tables, they need to be able to accept a credit card. Everybody else does. Oops. Sorry, my bad. It's MD95 TSI custom drones, not builds. My fault. Wrong word. Wrong word. My fault. Are you not building the drone? Gotcha. Yeah, I know. $4 a box. I'm just glad they haven't gone up. Back when I was selling cookies, I think they were $1.50, $2 a box, and people were bitching back then about how much they were. And now we're out here paying $4 a box. How do you know a blonde is having a bad day? Her tampon is behind her ear and she can't find her pencil. That's one of those that you just kind of like shake your head and walk away. Because, yes, they do walk among us. Alvin! Girl Scout cookies. You know it.
Man, what's up, brother?
Seriously. Are you pulling my leg, Axio? He said the UPS man brings the hand truck to deliver the cookies from the truck. Wait, my cookies or the Girl Scout cookies?
Girl Scout cookies.
Right? Exactly, Mark. I mean, they sell a card reader that's like $20. They can even use Walmart's Wi-Fi. I mean, just click and you know how many more cookies they would sell? Of course, then they wouldn't be there by the time I got there. So let's just let them keep just taking cash. I mean, it's simple, but it's not always good. Oh, Thomas, bull. That bulk order is going to last him, let's see, a hand cart. I think there's 10 boxes of cookies in a case. You're probably putting 4 to 5 cases on a hand cart. Nah, baloney. Because I sent a good 4.5 dozen. I think he had to stretch them to actually make them last like the 2 days. So 4 cases. Yeah. 3 days, 4 days, maybe. That man loves his cookies. Absolutely loves his cookies. Now, I mean, I don't know how you're going to keep the milk supply up to go with the cookies. That's the question. There you go, Thomas. There's some Samoas. And you better watch out. Richard's got them Thin Mints. Well, I mean, hey, if you want to buy a Calaxio, you go right ahead. I mean, kind of like makes sense. But you can only get Girl Scout cookies once a year. What are you going to do with the cow? Well, you'll figure the cookie deal out. You will always have cookies. And look, you can even make ice cream. Win, win-win situation. Uncle Mikey, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. What Girl Scout cookie would you like? Yes. All of them. Jim, you better get on that and approve him. Oh, Lord. Ryan wants snickerdoodle with cinnamon. Ryan loves snickerdoodles. I know Axio loves chocolate chips. You're right, Bob. You're absolutely right. One of the most wonderful things in life is to wake up and enjoy a cuddle with someone. Unless you're in prison.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, there you go, Richard. I don't know what they're called because I already threw the box away, but my favorite are the coconut with the chocolate chips. Or coconut with chocolate cookies. Those are the Samoas, right? That they've got like the coconut with the caramel with the chocolate drizzled over the tops and chocolate on the bottom. Am I describing the right cookie, Richard? They're Samoas, baby. One of the yummiest. Me personally, I like the old school. All the ones from, I guess, back when I was selling cookies. I'm telling my age, and I'm still one of the younger ones. Thin Mints, Tagalongs, Do-si-dos, Samoas. I'm not too big on the truffles, which are the little shortbread cookies, and I'm not even sure they still have them anymore, which would be a crime if they got rid of them, because they actually had the Girl Scout symbol on the cookie. I think those are all the only ones that are still left from actually when I was selling cookies. Right, Axio? Who needs to save the box? Shh. Box? Yeah, Wayne, I don't think most of us would want to have that type of day start. Oh, Thomas, we'll try to slow down on them cookies. But that's okay, because I'll save you some. Have a great night, babe. Thank you so much for joining us. Catch you later on. Later, Tater.
Later, Tater.
There you guys go. Markdale has started a Facebook page for XKX520 users. It's a cool plane. It's an XKX520 USA.
I thought that's what you had, Mark.
Got some FPV camera footage from my flights already. Awesome, baby. That's what it's all about. I don't care what your hobby is. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. And as long as it makes you happy, go for it. I know most of us have some type of hobby that involves a remote control. And it's kind of crazy because if you look up there, it's not just drones, as is the predominant thing. And of course, then you got that gigantic wing up there, which is Richard's fault, but it's brought a big smile to his face. But seriously, you've got the boat, you've got the RC trucks, you got rock crawlers, It's all about having fun. We enjoy it all. As long as you go. That's all that matters. Bob, you never make that mistake, okay? Never, 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 never. At least eat a little something, just not an empty stomach. Bob said, I made a beginner's mistake and went shopping on an empty stomach. He is now the happy owner of aisle 7, the cookie aisle. Bob's like, and it's everybody's fault that's in here because y'all were talking about them cookies. What did the blonde do when she couldn't afford a personalized license plate? She went and changed her name to JKM345. I wouldn't put it past some of these people out here. Remember, they walk among us. See, Wayne says we like people like that when they come to the store. Exactly. Give a man a fish and you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and he's going to spend a fortune on gear he'll only be using twice a year. Unless they have to. That's where there's a difference. Thin mints, caramel delights, peanut butter patties, Girl Scout s'mores, lemonades, peanut butter sandwich, shortbread. Thanks a lot, and caramel chocolate chip. What the hell? They done changed up all the names and everything else. They have a cookie called Thanks a Lot. That can be used in many, 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 many totally different ways. And nope. Mm-mm. Oh, Richard knows I love him. I said of all the things, I haven't cussed Richard. I can tell you exactly who I had cussed over drones in the past. Because all I had to do was hear their voice. And the next thing you know, it was, oh man, and that was way before the build deal started. That's when we were actually buying the ones out of a box. And I was like, I'm going to kill him. I swear to God, I'm going to go in. I'm going to change his YouTube stuff. I'm going to unsubscribe from people so he cannot find their videos. He said, I'll just go in and type their name in. I'm like, yeah, you would. I said, the only way to undo this is to get rid of the internet. And I'm not doing that. So, as you see, but nah, it's all good. I'll keep Richard. That wing has put a smile on all of our faces. They do. It actually says thanks a lot. Nah, nope. Like I said, that can go in many different directions. Come on, Bob. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snowballs. You forgot the snow boobs. Come on. I guess they just have to be of a larger proportion because you always have the man boob issue too. No, no offense to anybody who has the man boobs, but you know there is a difference. We love you too, Richard. Jim said, "Yep, Chris is my guinea pig."
Huh.
Oh, that's foul. A blonde decides to try horseback riding. On her first outing, the bouncing horse causes her to lose control and she's thrown from the horse. Just as she loses consciousness, the carousel stops. Oops! Jim, what are you doing in the ropes and chains aisle? I mean, hey, to each their own, but
Josh is only 39. Really?
You didn't know Josh was younger than me?
Young buck.
Yes, honey. I knew that. And if I'm not crazy, Eric is younger than us. And quite possibly Joe. I'm not sure about Chuck. Oh! A man goes to a $10 hooker and contracts crabs. When he goes back to complain, the hooker laughs and says, "What'd you expect for $10, lobster?"
How long ago was that? You went through that, Wayne?
Oh! Oh! Wayne's like, "That's it! That's it! That's it!"
You left yourself open on that, Wayne.
Left that door open, he slid right on in. Bob said 5 out of 6 people declare Russian roulette to be perfectly safe.
Yeah, I think it's safe.
Oh, you're one of the 5? Oh, that'd be sweet, Trish. He get to stop by. Alvin said, he, it's good being the youngin' in the bunch. That is a good one, Bob. My wife suffers from a drinking problem. Oh? Is she an alcoholic? No, but I am, and she's the one who suffers. That's usually true. Unfortunately. Oh, hell. Wayne said, "Here you go. What do you get when you put 50 lawyers in a room with 50 lesbians? 100 people that don't do dick." Good point. And 50 of them are extremely expensive. Y'all behave. I know you don't know how, but try. Just a little bit. Bob, you're not thinking straight, babe. Now, Bob just said, okay, hear me out on this one, okay? Bob just said Coco Chanel once said that you should put perfume on places where you want to be kissed by a man. But hell, does that burn? Bob, number one, you want to be kissed by a man? Okay, to each their own. But Bob, you're not supposed to be putting perfume in open areas. Okay, just perfume does say for external use only. I do believe. Alvin, what the hell are you doing with a 5-gallon bucket of pecans? Pecans, whatever y'all want to call them. He's got a 5-gallon bucket of pecans with 4 people eating on them, and there's not even a third gone yet. It was a gift. Gotcha. Smart ass. Axiomatic says, eating them. I did not know if he had a pecan tree and he had gone out and gathered them, or oh, I gotta love him. Gotta love him. I noticed Bob ain't said nothing. Bob's like, I swear to God, I'm gonna get her. I swear to God, I'm gonna get her. Ed said it doesn't taste that good either. Perfume, that is. It just smells good. See, Ed knows. Okay, Ed understands. Ed knows how my thinking goes. Bob, you should too. Come on now. You have to clarify. Because if you don't, you know how my brain works and it can just go ching, and that's ball game. I think Axiomatic's lost his mind. Okay, one of your friends grows them. Shake, shake, shake your peanut. Baby elephant come down the tree. We're talking pecans. And peanuts aren't grown on trees. Pecans are, but not peanuts. Peanuts grown in the ground. Okay, too much sugar. I love this one. How can you always tell a blind man at a nude beach? It's not hard. True, Alvin, true. If that's all you've been snacking on, it'd be like, I want something, but it ain't them. Ed, any sophisticated lady knows exactly where to put the perfume. If you're putting it in places where it burns, you ain't applying right. I don't think so, Wayne. I don't think so. Nah. First of all, Bob embarrassed. I'm not believing that. Okay, this is the man that goes above and beyond. Okay, so no, I'm not buying that Bob's embarrassed. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Okay, true story from Richard. Back when he lived in a trailer park, he heard his next door neighbor screaming very loud one night. Turned out her husband was eating her shortly after eating some jalapenos. Ah ha ha ha, ouch. And I bet you that jalapeno wasn't on no stick. Ooh, hot. Guys, if you ever eat anything spicy or touch anything spicy, please wash your hands, face, lips, and anything else that may come in contact with sensitive skin before applying to said sensitive skin. Just saying.
Inactivity alarm.
Bob, you are so full of it tonight. Bob said, I got my girlfriend a get better soon card. She's not ill or anything, but she could definitely get better. Miss Valerie is a wonderful lady. And you guys are perfect together. Neither one of you needs any better. Now stop. Before I have to trek my ass all the way up to Michigan in the freezing rain and the snow, and I don't. Yeah, Jim, we're not going to discuss your. Oh, hell, here we go. Jim is on 2 streams, and yeah, he can't say double fisting because that's not good. And yes, I do remember that. I mean, Jim, no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. And I'm sure she was quite embarrassed, Richard. Why should I be embarrassed or ashamed of myself, Wayne? I didn't say a word.
What?
Question. What goes in hard and pink but comes out soft and mushy? Hmm?
I don't know.
Bubblegum.
So that's not their thing.
That's what Bob said. Or Wayne said. Bubblegum. And y'all should be ashamed of yourself. See, Ed, you understand. Always wash your hands after touching something spicy. You might hurt yourself instead of somebody else.
Or wash your hands after the mates.
Yep, that's a totally different story. Oh, God. Oh. Awesome. Definitely. Jim said his phone is going nuts. Guys, thanks so much for your support on our new Facebook group.
Really?
It's going to be amazing. Oh, if I'm going to Bob's, I got to stop and pick you up on the way, Wayne? Not a problem. That's going to be an interesting trip. Yeah, right, Richard? That'll definitely wake you up. Kirk Mayberry, welcome, babe.
Kirk, what's up, brother?
Hope you're having a great week. Have you got to fly this week? Of course, you know this one back here's got to fly, no matter what. I don't care if the man's not feeling his fingers. He's out there somehow, some way. He'll put the drone on the deck and just around the house. I'm like, you're crazy. Then he comes back in and says, my feet are cold. I'm like, well, wear damn shoes and not the Crocs. He goes over to the field, steps in snow, and he's like, my tootsies got cold. I said, well, put real shoes on. Crocs are not real shoes. They may be to him, but they're not. Not much flying, too much rain. That's what I was saying earlier. It's like Mother Nature is throwing a curveball at all of us. It's like, no, no, and of course, in the summer, then everybody's going to be complaining, it's too hot. Not this chick. That's why everybody's like, where's Crystal? Outside? Outside at the beach somewhere. Hanging out and enjoying the long days, warm air. Y'all know you know exactly what I'm talking about. And y'all are going, wish I could have that. Except that guy, Love My Drones, and that guy, Richard Coggins. And there you go, Kirk Mayberry. And if Warnezy or Warnock and Mrs. Warnock were in here, they'd all be going, it's still warm. I don't know what you're talking about. See, Kirk, still 70s here. Richard, if it wasn't rain, or yesterday it wasn't raining, what was your temperature? And Ed's probably pushing 60s in Florida. Wayne said, what does American beer and having sex in a canoe have in common? They're both fucking close to water. It's like, I don't know. This is crafted brews considered as American beer? Because some of them suckers apparently can get kind of potent. Especially when you're playing with elves. Yesterday's high was around 48. What happened, Richard? Mother Nature forget to turn your heat on too? That awkward moment when you have eye contact while eating a banana, huh? What? You got pants on, don't you, Ed? Ed said, it ain't warm now. I'll have you know it's a bone-chilling 44 here in St. Augustine. What? Although I do know for a fact it has snowed before in Florida, so I do know that. And I do know that it does get a little chilly down there, but not normally. I know, Bob. Y'all are always cold in the winter. I don't know how you guys do it. You, Adam, Night Train, I can't. There's my arthritis would have me bundled up and not moving out of the house. 11 here now, going down to 5 tonight. And you know what? I bet you Cardoso Media, Kenny, is sitting back on that beach enjoying probably 80 or 90-degree weather right now. Sipping a drink. What do y'all think? Remember, he's on vacation in Mexico. He's supposed to be enjoying a drink for all of us, if you guys remember. Whoo! Holy cow! A woman wearing a strapless gown and sporting a necklace with an airplane on it spotted a young man staring at her. She asked him, "Were you admiring my airplane?" He replied, "No, I was admiring the landing field." That's a typical answer. Up. Alvin's doing a double stream. Wow, Richard, down to 24 Saturday and Sunday night. Yeah, your cats are going to hate that. It's a good thing you got the heated beds in the houses with them. That is good. Right, Bob? A good toasty fire in the wood stove. Yeah, but hun, I mean, if you're still running outside naked and just strapping on those ice cleats just to get the wood, uh, it's still mighty cold go outside. Jim said, "Me too." Right, Ed? A nice potbelly stove. When we rented a cabin in Luray, we rented it twice. Exact same cabin. Loved it. It had a potbelly stove in the living room and then had a wood burning fireplace in the master bedroom. Ha ha, let me tell you, I could get a fire cooking. Cabin nice, toasty, warm. It's like, yeah, buddy, and not smoky. I've been thinking, it's like, I want a bonfire so bad, but it's so freaking cold outside that I know I'm going to be in so much pain either before, during, or and after. Because if I'm in pain before, it just kind of like lasts, and then it takes forever to get everything warmed back up again. So it's like I want a bonfire, and I want it still when it's a little chilly, so I can actually enjoy the warmth of it, but not right this minute. Maybe soon. Maybe not this weekend, because of course they're calling for snow. That stupid 4-letter S word. Ah. That's okay. Acro seemed to enjoy it. He at least thought it was something new to eat. This bunny, I'm telling you, he will eat anything and everything. He's like, let me try. No, I'm done. But it was funny because Rusty's boots, he'd go outside and he'd track snow back in through the house. You know how kids are. Acro decides he's going to clean up Rusty's tracks and start eating the snow. I'm like, mm-hmm. What's a hooker in Alaska called? A prostitute. Well, I'll tell you what. I think that may have to go with not just Alaska but other colder regions as well. I've been drinking hot chocolate with lots of marshmallows. The little ones or the big ones? Well, let me specify. The minis are the little ones or the big ones? Hot chocolate's not good unless you got marshmallows in it. I'm sorry. I'm a stickler for marshmallows. Rusty never used to drink coffee. Oh, he was always my hot chocolate. And unless I had marshmallows, he didn't want the hot chocolate. But then he would eat the marshmallows and then look at me afterwards and say, I want hot chocolate. And I'm like, no, you just ate the marshmallows. Minis, yum. What has 75 balls and screws, old ladies? Bingo! B5. O 65. I 30. N 36. Exactly. Marshmallows definitely make hot chocolate. Now, here's another question for you. Is that instant hot chocolate, or is that hot chocolate made on the stove with water, or is that hot chocolate made on the stove with milk? What do y'all prefer? Oh, toasting big marshmallows is awesome. And now well, not now, but they've been out for a few years. Have you seen the camp marshmallows? Where they're actually like this big? Can you imagine trying to toast one of those? You'd have to get a couple of those metal forks to stick in there. Ooh, haven't tried that, Ed. A big dollop of marshmallow cream on top works too. Mmm. Mm. A new law recently passed in Arkansas. When a couple is divorced, they can still legally be brother and sister. No.
Jim lives in Arkansas.
Oh, hell, I didn't even think about that. Oh, Lord. Well, Richard asked, Wayne, are you talking about Bill and Hillary again? Right? No, you're not touching it. You already broke yours off. It's not happening. Big toasted marshmallows are the only way to eat them. Ah, I like them just before blackened. Although if they get dark, they're still edible. They're still good. Ryan, between Wayne and Bob, I think they have books that they start. All right, Wacky Wednesday's coming up. All right, let me see. Let me see. What can I do tonight? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What can I do? I use hot water from the coffee pot and make hot chocolate, add milk and marshmallows. Awesome. Wayne said, Google? Who needs a book, Crystal? Come on. Google? Oh, s'mores. Yum. Yum. So I say it needs to be warmer weather. It's not right. Here we sit talking about hot chocolate, s'mores, toast and marshmallows, and it's colder than hell outside.
Keurig hot chocolate's best.
Nah. Keurig hot chocolate's lazy. Homemade hot chocolate's best. Either way, it's gotta have marshmallows or it's not good. That's what we were discussing. Hot chocolate with marshmallows. Big ones, little ones, medium ones, mini ones. And then we switch from the hot chocolate to toasting them. Now here's an idea for you. Slightly toast the marshmallow, then drop it in a cup of hot chocolate. That way you got the crispy edge, and it may actually prevent the marshmallow from melting as fast in the hot chocolate. Get the hell out of here. Awesome.
What?
Chad Ball Squirrel FPV just won a whole drone built on NoobTube.
No way. Did Chad win it? Did he come in here?
No, but Jim just announced it.
They redrew it. Chad won. No way. I was hoping. Man, I was hoping to get it. Man, that's cool. Chad Ball. Yeah.
That just means Oscar has something new to play with.
Awesome. Man, they did it once and Ketchum won it. But I guess Ketchum told him to redraw it. I was hoping Tim got it. But
Sorry, Ed. I didn't give you the case of the munchies, okay? All I did was implant the ideas of food. Okay, I know more than likely where the case of munchies came from, and I didn't do that. That would be your own partaking.
Yeah, I was hoping old Jimbo got her. I think they were giving a full build away on the new tube tonight. If they're gonna actually build it and then send it to you.
Cool.
Yeah, Chad's only had one drone this whole time.
I know. Mm-hmm. Ed said, "Sounds good. Start off the grill, Chris. Let's get this party started."
Do it.
Indigo Rhino, welcome, my dear. Cool.
Indigo.
Raymond Millwood won the Tyro 79. Awesome. All of our drone families winning things. Ha ha ha. Congratulations, everyone. I hear you. You missed it. You went out there. I turned your chair around. Said, "Come on, Acro. Daddy's not in here." He jumped right up there so I could see him.
That's cool.
Look, now you can't see him, but now he's over here standing on top of my boots. Don't even think about it. No.
Okay.
No. Good boy.
Come on.
Here.
Come on. Get my chair. Oh, good boy.
There you go. See, he is learning.
Let's see how bad he is. Watch.
You move the iPad and the iPhone if you're going to do that again.
He comes in on the chair, gets up here, gets up on the freezer, and just wrecks
It's hilarious. Chris will be over here working on something, and Acro will come in and he'll want attention. Well, if Chris doesn't give him the attention,
that joke just bit me.
Told you, then he's going
Get
to
back up here. Hey. Oh.
get it one way or another.
Go.
So he will make sure he
Get back
gets
up
your
here.
attention,
Go.
and now he's taken to jumping
Go.
on the freezer.
Hey, back up here. Come. Up. There you go. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Say, "You okay, Daddy?"
I pissed him off.
I know. That's one thing that he still isn't.
He didn't hurt me. Yeah, he still doesn't like to be picked up. We gotta do Bob's technique with the meat.
It's not his favorite thing in the world.
Come here.
And I think it's just going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, he's a little thicker to hold on to now, right? Whee!
Say, "No, don't spin me around."
Little shit, he put you right on the finger too.
Say, "Yep, let go of me." I'm like you, Bob. I didn't win shit, but I didn't enter shit. So.
Well, I was over there, but I told him not to enter me because I already got enough shit here. So.
But I'm always happy when it's somebody that is deserving or somebody that we know that wins. I told you, Ed, my bunnies their spirit animals are not a bunny. Never have been. Snuggles was not your typical bunny. And this one is definitely not. He is definitely not your average bunny.
Definitely not. Come on, you ready? Let's go. Come on, we'll go run through the house. Come on.
Go ahead, Wayne. A man comes home from work to find his wife sliding down the banister. "What are you doing?" he asks. She answers, "Warming up your dinner." Now, how many of you guys would be responding the same? Actually, it'd be, I know most of you all. "What the hell are you doing?" As your wife sliding down the banister, but you would not expect her to come out with a response like that. I really, truly don't think you would expect that response. Yes, he does, John. Yes, he does. He is always melting Chris's heart. That is for sure. Yeah, I know, right, Bob? If I could get my hands on wood, I would. But I don't think it's as easy to get here as it is there. That would definitely keep him on his toes. No, it's not. I'd have to get all kinds of permits. Maryland is one of the. They're funny. They're funny on exotics. I wish to God it was. Man, I don't know, Heath. Everybody else could see me, but you couldn't, baby. I was here. I was. Heath, I see you in chat. No, Alvin, I can't lock up that little thief that mugged me. I really can't. I can't press charges against him. He's just too bundorable. Come on now. And you walk in the door and he just put them up. Put them up. Just hand over the bags, lady. Okay. Paws ups. Alvin said, Crystal, did you lock up that thief after he mugged you after the store? No, I honestly can't. Mike Brooks. Welcome, baby. What do you mean Bob gave you permission to come and join the live chat again? Bob, did you revoke Mike's privilege? Or his permissions? I don't know. I don't think he did. Any Alvin, he is just too damn adorable.
3D print noob, I hear you.
But you're right, John. He has definitely got Chris wrapped right around his little paw.
Oh, yeah. That's my little buddy. He thought he was slick when he bit me. He thought I was going to go and let my hand off of me and jump out my arms. It don't happen. It don't hurt that bad. Just like a nibble.
Yep, that's all. I mean, literally, it's a just like somebody does a little pinch. He's just letting you know. I don't appreciate what you're doing.
It's like a scratch with his teeth on it. He didn't like fight hard. Nope.
Oh Lord.
What?
Oh Lord. Bob answered, funny, Mike. You sound like another person I know. Same last name? Hi, caramba. Heath, let me tell you, my dear. Your prints are looking very nice.
She's lying to you.
No, I'm not. Very nice.
I am the 3D printing godfather.
3D printing is not the easiest thing in the world to do.
No, I'm kidding.
And your bust and your statues, dude, they look good. I'm serious. They really, truly look good. You should be very proud of yourself. And Ed, I saw your post yesterday, and I've not got to watch the video yet. I think Chris did.
Yeah, it's Mobula.
But honey, I am so sorry, and I hope you find that. I really, truly do. Oh, I know. I totally know, Ed. If he wanted to hurt us, he definitely could. He definitely could. Because I've heard a lot of people say that they had been bit by a bunny and it hurt and it scarred them because it seriously hurt badly, and they don't ever want anything else to do with the bunny. Now, I have to admit, I have experienced a couple harder pinches, and it's just to let you know, I really don't like what you're doing. Me personally, I don't antagonize, and I'm not the one that will usually try to pick him up because I know that's one thing that he's not comfortable with.
Me, I have to touch fire to know to burn me.
Constantly. Okay, I literally can sit anywhere in the floor, or as you guys have seen, all I have to do is like pat my leg and he jumps right in my lap. I don't have to try to scoop him up. Because with his feet not, even if your hand's under them, they're still not feeling like they're supported. So it's scary to him. And with him being that little and as crazy as he is, I mean the bunny will literally jump damn near that high. So, but oh yeah, he respects us and lets us know when it's okay and when it's not. Somebody just has to play with fire. And Rusty will do the same thing at times. But yeah, Rusty learned from Snuggles. Because Snuggles did not like you being right in his face. Ever. Rusty would put Snuggies up on his chest and put his head down there. Well, Snuggies nailed him right directly on the nose one day. And that was it. Rusty really, he was like, for the longest time, he was real leery. And once you know, you know. You have no problem jumping in my lap, Mike? Oh, it's been a while, so I didn't know if you had a problem jumping in my lap anymore or not, but welcome back, babe. Yeah, Heath, I had that one earlier when I discovered that 3D printing noob was you. On Honey Lulu's. And guys, if you did not see Honey Lulu's latest dip, go back to her channel. She did a dip at 7 o'clock tonight, and it's amazing. It's a truck body. What did I tell you that was? An F100? Yeah, it's a Ford F100. An oh, Mike knows what I'm talking about. Jim said, wait, Crystal, define. It's been a while. Ed, you don't want to be a hat? You don't want to be a bra. Come on, seriously, you do not want to be a bra. They're uncomfortable. They're constantly being tugged at. They're always being rearranged. They're being sweated in all the time. And the minute you get the chance, they're taken off and thrown as far as you can get, away from what they've been hanging on to. So you definitely don't want to be a bra. Just think of that. I ain't buying that, Mike. I seriously am not buying that. Bob only puts people in timeout when they need to be put in timeout. So what did you do to Mr. Bob? Yeah, I'm sure you do, Heath. You love being tugged, huh? Uh-huh. Hmm. I don't know, drone worship. Are you here? Or are you daydreaming? Or is this some kind of out of body experience? I guess we'll never know. You're just kind of like floating along. Floating along. No, see, I'm not talking about a gentle tug. Nah. I'm talking, damn it. Although I gotta watch when I do that because now I've been told, what was it? I sound like a hi hat when I. Josh was cracking up the other night. Yeah, Ed said I don't care. Just holding up a nice pair seems to be like a good job. But see, that's the thing, Ed. Bras don't get a choice. Okay, then they're not all nice. Believe me, Alvin, bra tugging is definitely some aggressive tugging. Ask any woman you know, what is the one thing that they hate the most that they are forced to wear and that will come off first? They're going to quick, fast, in a heartbeat tell you a bra. So that's the one thing that you really don't want to know. Mike Brooks, I don't know what job you might be able to find where you can go bra free, especially if you're a little top heavy. But there ain't many around here. Totally understand drone worship. Everybody gets a little tied up in life. I was talking about that earlier. I said, I think at one point or another, everybody on YouTube says, sorry guys, I'm behind on my comments. Sorry guys, I'm behind on watching videos. Sorry guys, I'm behind on this. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on that. But do we honestly ever truly catch up? There y'all go. Ed, you get to be the left cup. Heath wants to be the right cup. Believe it or not, there are dress codes that specify that you must wear a bra. So, yeah. And a lot of times those dress codes are written by men. Well, I mean, Alvin, if you need a bra, that's okay too. I mean, like I said, no judgment. And there is such a thing as man boobs, and sometimes they need support. Maybe that'll be the new thing. A man bra. Oh Lord, he's spitting his coffee out. Don't get it over top the keyboard, Heath, because apparently it's kind of nasty and sticky to get out. See? Seinfeld. We've already had the soup Nazi. What are you 3D printing, Heath? I'm scared. Wait, are you 3D printing a man bra? Who's going to be your model? Okay, you're 3D printing a man bra. Who's going to be your model? I can see this now. Well, now I'm really concerned, Alvin, because if a man bra is called a bro, do you know how many times that I have heard Chris say, "Hey, bro, what's up?" How many of these man bras are out there?
What are you going to do? Jumping in everything. About
Oh my God. A man goes to his doctor and says, "Please help me, I've got a problem." The doctor examines the man and finds a red ring around his penis. The doctor gives him an ointment to rub on the problem area. "It's all cleared up," the man reports when he returns. "What was that medication you gave me?" Lipstick remover. Well, Bob, that's the wonderful thing about YouTube. Even if you miss the original upload, you can always go back and watch it, hon. I know you're still trying to evaluate to make sure she's not on that list, right? Bob's like, come on, Crystal, go ahead. I'm gonna get you. Right, Wayne? He's trying to evaluate. Bag, no bag. Maybe. I seriously still don't think so. Ain't no way in hell. But I don't know. I think I might be a little scared to watch that new channel, Bob. Be like, oh, hell no, I did not need to know all this. Heath, I know it's early in the morning, but I have tennis shoes on, honey. I don't have stiletto heels or like hip waders or chest waders. Oh, no, you didn't. Wait, hold on. I thought you said that were bangable. And I know for a fact that you don't drink, Bob. Bob drinks Pepsi. That's not alcohol that would make him think what he just wrote. Remember that YouTube channel that Bob was talking about? His new channel? Yeah. Okay, Bob just says, there is a person in New York that made the list.
Oh, yeah, I knew that might be.
But I thought he said that list was bangable. I don't think there's enough bags in the world. God help. Bob, I know you got better taste than that. Oh, my fault. I misread. I misread.
Not you.
No, he said no, not bang a bull, just YT wives that are getting banged. Gotcha. Gotcha. Understand now. Yep.
Jeez.
Well, that's why I said, wait a minute, huh? What? You know it. Night Train, Mike, bangable. BANGABLE, bangable. Able to be banged, wanted to be banged. You are willing to bang, bangable. Understood? He said BANF equals G a bull what? Alvin, you don't even want to know. Yes. Yes. I don't want you to bang a bull. I mean, that's that. Considering a bull is the male, I don't think you want to bang a bull either. Yeah, well, Jim, it may be old school, but in my opinion, it's not bangable or fuckable. And you know I'm old school, so you are a redneck, Heath. You're our UK redneck, babe. It's farmersonit.com. What do you do after cow tipping? You bang a bull, of course. Y'all picking on my accent now. Look. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Jim, you missed it. You were double streaming, and I won't go there with what you called it earlier, but because they'll really go off. You were double streaming, but we heard that they've passed a new law in Arkansas, so that when you get a divorce, you're still legally brother and sister. Jim's going, I'll get your ass, Crystal. I will get your ass, Crystal. You watch. Oh, Lord. Look, Jim said, he's got the glasses on. Shit just got real. Just saying. Night Train said, laugh out loud. Chris flew liftoff. He's over there tweaking the drone to fly like liftoff now.
Yep, Mike. The shit, who can't build a motherfucking radio?
Wayne, no, that's not a MILF. Believe me, what we were just discussing is not a MILF. Hell to the no.
You might want to fucking Wayne. Everybody else wants to. Just saying.
Stack them ESCs and add hot glue. You know it, Mike.
That ain't right, bro.
He said just stack them ESCs, bro. Although, hold up. Wait, no. Okay, we got to stop this bro shit
look at
now.
Look at that brick right there. Show that brick off. Can y'all tell there's ESCs 4 stacked under that plate?
Y'all got to stop this bro shit now that a bro is a man, brah.
Tilted forward. Look at that thing. You can't see the ESCs up in there? Good job. Look at that. Huh? I've flown it today too. Like a 5-minute flight, line of sight, angle mode. Man, crazy throttle punches.
You're a sugar daddy.
I need a sugar daddy.
He is not going to be your sugar daddy.
Trying to get somebody to fund me, bro.
Good night, Trish. Thank you so much for joining me, my dear. Ah, okay. To your Millie Mae, you're a sugar daddy. Makes total sense. And I bet she is completely and totally spoiled. No, I wouldn't say Heath is Paul's sugar daddy. Because for one thing, I don't think you're going to seriously try to hurt the person you're either sugaring up or being a sugar daddy too. I really don't think you'll attempt to fly into them, run into them, and everything else. Good luck with that, Alvin. He said, I need me a sugar mama for real. I think everybody like to have a sugar daddy, sugar mama, or something, but I don't know. Don't massacre that song. John said, that's one of a kind. Keep coming up with those ideas, Chris. You may be able to make a patent and make a mint.
Right? Got that going one, ain't no problem.
Yeah, I know, right? Chris is always trying to chop me up. I give up. It's just more or less like, duck. Night Train said, I think it's 420. Pike's near gone. It's 420 somewhere. Dab it up, baby. Or wait. Nope, that's 710. Nope, I can't help you out there, Alvin. I don't know any rich older ladies. Yes, Heath, he was. He was over here singing sweet nothings to you. He wants you to pour some sugar on him. He didn't specify what else he wanted you to do, but I don't know. Well, you said 420. I mean, and then I threw dab in, but 420 is not a dab, so. You're not going to watch Chris serenade Heath, huh? Come on. Yeah, right. Betty White. Oh, really? Now that I am extremely surprised of, Bob. Bob said, so looking at Maryland's laws, it looks like I can own a cabbie.
Bob, do you know what you're telling her?
Bob told me earlier when Acro came in that I needed a cabbie running around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know. I know about the wolf. That sucks because when I was younger, I wanted a wolf, and then I found out you couldn't have a wolf, so I wanted a wolf hybrid, and then they damn sure said you couldn't have a wolf hybrid. I'm like, that's bullshit. Dangerous animals. Can't all animals be dangerous? If pushed far enough, yes. They just don't want us having the fun animals. Right, John? If you're going out on a date, you might want to get her to sign off the life insurance on the first date. Daffy Dubs, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Hummy Paw is not a dangerous animal. Yeah, there was a pet shop that's not that far away from here that got in deep trouble. They had venomous snakes. They had scorpions that were still deadly. They were actually going to the places and having them just brought in. Never altered. And yeah, a guy got bit. And the pet store was under nasty investigation for a long time. But is still in existence. And that's actually where we bought Acro. It's been changed hands and a lot of things changed. But yeah, that was an interesting time around our area. It's like, okay, hold on, what? You just sold somebody something that can easily kill them and did not tell them and told them that was a safe animal? Okay. That's interesting. Oh, look at you. You cannot believe how warm it is outside right now. Jim, what's your temperature outside right now? Come on. Alvin, you might not make it to a fourth date. I mean, she is getting up there in age now. You might want to get those papers in order before your second date. It's 56. And that's just the real temperature. That's not the feels like. That's not with the wind chill and everything. Shoo, Heath, baby, bundle up. It's 4 a.m. and -6. It's freezing. Oh, I'm sure, John. They're very cuddly with them. Ooh, you're getting that Arctic plunge. That's why I said earlier, Mother Nature is just throwing curveballs at everybody. Nobody's really been able to get outside, fly, enjoy their time. So make sure if y'all have those whoops, whoop it up, baby, whoop it up. If not, get on a simulator. Still get your stick time. Have fun. Ah! Oh my God, leave it, Dwayne. Two drunk guys try to pick up some girls. Two girls go home with drunk guys, slip blow-up dolls into their beds, and leave. The next morning, one guy tells the other, I think my girl was a witch. Why? Because when I bit her on the tit, she hissed and flew away. Can you imagine? Two drunk guys, first of all. Can you imagine what his reaction was? You're so true on that, John. You're so right on that. John said, watching Chris reminds me of an elf in Santa's workshop. Well, it's like the other day, he was talking with some of the guys, and they asked him, and it's a serious question. They asked him, Chris, why did you build so many drones? And he was telling me this, and I told him, I said, I can honestly answer that. And he's like, oh yeah? I said, yeah, I can give you an honest, upfront, without even dropping a hat, thinking about it, answer to that. He said, well, let me hear this one. I said, because you're a creator. I said, you're a tinkerer. You always have been. Back before Chris and I ever got together, he was working on dirt bikes, small engines. If he had parts sitting around, dude, he was creating something that actually worked. And I don't care what it was. He was always working on stuff. Always. When him and I got together, it slowed down quite a bit. Now, he's found something that he can tinker, create, master, and build again.
Make go fast.
So, when you can take parts, and you can put those parts together, and you can actually make something that works, it gives you a sense of pride. Any of you guys that have ever done that with anything, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that feeling. And that's the reason that I honestly gave up ever trying to totally stockpile him with parts, because they're not just going to sit. He's going to have something else built, something else modified. See? Exactly, Heath. If it's in your blood, it's in your blood. You know, if you're a maker, if you're a creator, you might be able to shy away from it for a little while, but you're not going to be able to stay away from it. Oh, Night Train, I totally understand. He said he has trouble picking out which drones to take out.
Oh, Mike.
When I leave in the AM, it's what quads get packed and which chargers do I need to grab. And that's just in case. I mean, anywhere, and I'm not kidding. It seems like, honestly, anywhere we go, he's grabbing a drone to go. Because you never know. And that takes some adjusting. And that takes some getting used to. But it's all good. You kind of adjust. But I can tell you this much. When it comes time to go, Rusty and I are the ones standing at the door going. And this one is usually the last one out the door. It's not, oh, the guys are standing at the door waiting for the woman. Not in this household. Him and those things right up there.
Show that
take
off.
Longer.
So what I did on this one was I took and mounted the flight controller upside down and mounted my VTX on top of the flight controller. Try to keep it short and sweet, nice and clean. I took it down there. So that's a whole stack set up. So the receiver is the only thing it don't have, and the VTX and camera. A lot of work to do all that crazy stuff though. Wire everything upside down, and then put it in there. That's exactly how I just
Good
did
night,
it.
Heath. Love you, baby. Get
Night,
some rest. Right?
Drone porn.
Drone porn. See? Flying drones got me a $300 RC yacht. Yeah, I know. Your damn yacht's only like 2 inches shorter than I am. That's not fair, Night Train.
Right. Give it a continuity, and then we will plug it up and see if we have smoke or do we have a drone. We have nothing on the continuity side. Everything's clean. So we should be good. Last time we used the pyro flip, it died. So let's see if it works this time.
Quite possibly, Alvin. I'm not sure. Hun, is that a wizard frame?
Yes, it is very. It's not a wizard frame, but it is so close. It's the LHI 220. This is the build that I'm pretty much going to be doing because the only difference is it's got little B20s and PSCs. This is 30s. The motors be the same, but yeah, very similar frame. Very, very, very similar. That's why I really like it. I love building them. Like, I love the X on them.
Ah, that's so ironic. He's got a good point.
What?
Green Bay Wacky has just gone live, and his title of his live stream is "I can't watch all of your videos," and neither can you. He's got a point.
All right.
All of your subscribers, there is no way physically possible, humanly possible, that you can get around and watch every single one of your subscribers' videos. It's impossible. And if you're saying you can do it, it's bullshit because you might watch the first second or two, but you're not watching their full videos.
Will it chime or will it smoke? We have a drone, ladies and gentlemen.
We normally do.
Flight controllers blinking. Got a red with a green blinking light. Looks like all's good. That's always the moment. So I'll tell you guys building these. You guys know if the ones that build. The ones that don't build. So when you get done doing all that work, you could have everything in there, like dialed in. I mean, everything. And plug it in and it just fires like right out the gate. Or you can have full chimes, and that's what makes everything much better.
True. Very, very, very,
yes,
very true. Chimes. Very true, Night Train. Don't live stream more than you can watch. Don't do it. Because then what are you asking for? Support me, support me, support me, support me, support me. But, oh, wait, I'm live streaming all the time, so I can't get back to support you. That goes back to one of my very first vlogs. Supporters versus users. And guys, I got to give you a heads up, okay? Sunday. Keep your eyeballs open on my channel. I can't tell you when yet because I don't know. I might be able to give you more of a narrowed down time on Friday on the Drone Network. Sunday, I'm going live at some point with a very special live stream. Because Sunday is the 1 year anniversary of my very first upload of this channel. So on the 20th, I'm going to be going live as a thank you to all my subscribers. I don't know what time yet. I'm going to try to narrow that down and try to give you all a heads up, possibly on Friday. There may even be a video or scheduling the live stream early, so you guys will know. But I'm not really sure a time yet. just keep your eyes open. Make sure my little bell is rung so you're getting my notifications. And we'll take it from there and see what my next year on YouTube brings. Because like I told you guys, I'm already shifting gears and changing some things up. As you guys have already seen, my channel is going to be about bringing a smile to your face, showing you something that you're going to hopefully enjoy, be it acro, be it nature, be it drones, be it this new thing, or you might learn something. And that's what Crystal's Crazy Corner is going to be based around. So, like I told you all, new year, new me. I meant in many different ways, not just YouTube. So, who knows? But Sunday is my 1-year anniversary. And if you guys aren't busy, I'm hoping that y'all can stop by. Because without you, why even try? You know, if you don't have any subscribers or you don't have any supporters, you know, what's the point?
Now remember, when you put your flight controllers in upside down and twisted, you have to go in and turn your gyro 180 degrees because you flip everything upside down at that point. And then you also have to get it. So the best thing to do is have your scale and make sure your quad tilts forward and backwards and all that. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I'm not telling you, John. Time will tell, my dear. Time will tell. Like I said, it's a new hobby that I'm hoping, and it seems to be heading in that direction already, that it's not just going to be a hobby. So, who knows? Time's going to tell. You're exactly right, Night Train. If you stream more than you can view, you're begging. It's all about me, 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 me. I ain't got time for that. Because like I've told you guys, and like you guys all see, I have a life outside of this camera. And you know what? It's amazing. Just like y'all do. Yeah, you see me quite a bit more because you see me in different streams. You see me on my stream. You see me on his stream. You see me in the Drone Network. But my life is not live streaming. I'm still punching the clock 40 hours a week, dealing with everything outside of work, just like y'all do in your own house. Oh, time will tell, John. Time will tell. Guys, y'all have hung out with me for a couple hours now. It's 11 o'clock. My time. Most of y'all's time. But I know it's a little earlier for some of you other guys. So instead of hogging up all your time, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I appreciate every single one of you. Josh! Sup, baby?
Josh!
Let me know when you change ESCs and I'll help you remap motors too, Chris.
What's that?
Nitrate. He said, yes, if you turn flight controller or flip it, you need to change that in beta.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You're never late, baby. You're
Appreciate
never
it,
late. You're never late as long as I'm live. That is my motto. I don't care if you pop in at the last millisecond. Right before I click the camera off, you're never late as long as I'm live, baby.
So that's even if they're turning in the right direction, Mike, they're still gonna have to be remapped.
But I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys over on the Drone Network on Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Had to stop and think because the not being on Thursdays is still kind of throwing me off. Working on it. Don't forget to stop by and like the official MD95 TSI custom drone page on Facebook that has just launched tonight. And make sure you guys get out there in one way or another. You enjoy your hobby this week. Josh Capers, welcome. You're right. Long time no see, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Because if you've got a hobby and you can't enjoy it, it's no fun. So like I told you all along, he said if you change flight controller alone, change the orientation in beta.
Okay.
He said if motors change ESC, you might need to.
Gotcha. Because I'm doing the normal motor rotation thing, and I got two on and 2 off. So as long as I make sure they're right, is that still going to be an issue? But you're talking still change it in beta, right? I'll get with you about it.
But like I said, guys, get out there. Enjoy your hobby. If Mother Nature is throwing you some curveballs, enjoy your hobby in the house. Make sure you put a smile on your face and you still get to enjoy it, no matter what. That's what hobbies are all about, enjoying them. They're not all about stressing. It's not. It's supposed to be about fun. So get out there and enjoy your hobby. I don't care what it is. Enjoy it. Put a smile on your face. And I hope to see you guys Friday night on the Drone Network on Captain Cook's channel. So and I hope to see you all right back here on Sunday for my very special 1-year anniversary live stream.
So, Mike, are you talking about right here? Just reverse them on this tab here and then go into the beta and make sure
they're all... That's not showing when you're just... Because there's a glare on the screen. On your screen. When you're pointing, nothing was showing.
Oh, they can't see that no way.
That's what I'm saying. There's a glare and a half. No answer yet. Night Train's probably typing. Damn it, Chris. Just get on the phone.
Yeah, that should be right. I got to reverse one on my note.
All right, guys. I'm going to hop off of here.
Night, guys.
Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I appreciate every single one of you stopping in, hanging out, saying hi, spending your time with me. I hope I have made somebody smile tonight. That's what it's all about. Night, guys. Love y'all.
Night, guys. Have a good one.
Catch you guys later.